This is the joys of shift work. I just finished at 7 AM and because it's my last night, it means I'll have to get up after about 4 hours. That way there I give my body an opportunity to fall back asleep tonight. Otherwise I'll be up and wide. So I'll chat to you when I wake up. 1:20. I apologise, I woke up at 11:45. I just had to come in and bring my rear wheel that I spoke about last week where I broke my spoke. I just had to come in and bring it into the bike shop. So I woke up and pretty much come in and did that, but I'm going to go home now. We're going to do our run and that'll be me for the day. So pretty easy day, thankfully, because I'm quite fatigued. So cold that you freeze with the weather. One day we're done and the next we're together. You show whatever. Hello. I just finished an hour run. It's just 60 minutes, zone 2. Or an hour. Idiot. Yeah, 60 minutes, zone 2. So it was just bang on 10k. So just 6-minute pacing. Average heart rate was 143 average heart rate. Yeah, that's all I have today. So I finished nights this morning, finished at 7 AM. In bed about 7:30, woke up around 11:45. Had to drop my wheel off to get fixed when I broke the spokes from that crit race. And then, yeah, just a run. Thankfully my coach recognises that it's quite difficult after night shift, especially when you're cutting your sleep to 4 or 5 hours. Apologies again. Yeah, when you're cutting your sleep to 4 to 5 hours, it makes working out quite difficult. And obviously you don't want to add excess fatigue then onto it because then you wreck yourself for the rest of the week. Sorry, cars everywhere. Yeah, I've also come to realise you probably think I reuse content. However, where I live is extremely hilly. And about 1 kilometre down the road from me is my local pools where I do all my swimming, but it's sort of a recreation centre. So they've got netball courts, a hockey court, a gym, obviously the pool, baseball field, footy fields, etc. And if you run around the outside of it, it's 810 metres, but it's flat. So it's pretty good in the fact that if I run down here off the bike, I can just cut laps around and run back home. And if I need to do a run that's not off the bike, I tend to just come down here. Because what I do, I bring my car down here and I set up water bottles and put them on the ground. And that way there it emulates like an aid station. And I can get water on board or electrolytes every 2-3k. So yeah, I apologise, I don't reuse the same content. I just run continuous laps around the same place. Last year I think I ran like 411 laps and it was about 390k. So we'll see what we can get up to this year. Anyway, as always, I'll chat to you next time. I normally like brownies, but this one seems to be driving my sex life. Hour and 15 minutes into an hour and a half ride, so I'd stop for coffee and then I'll cruise on home. It's going pretty well at the moment. It's just averaging 220 watts for 34 kilometres an hour. And apart from the humidity, it's been a pretty good ride. I'm having a little trouble with my back for the last couple of days, but back in 2012, I had an accident. I actually tore my spleen, ruptured my kidney, and fractured my L2 and my L3. And ever since then, just it comes and goes. And normally, like every couple of months, I'll get like some sort of impingement, and it just like presses on a nerve, and it can be excruciating. But like I said, it comes and goes. So it'll literally just be like one moment I'll go to put on my socks, and I'll be like. But it normally lasts about 2 days and then goes away. So other than that, I've got no complaints. Well, it did. About 5 minutes after having left the cafe, it down. I am saturated. I'm just on my street now, so it's cooling down. Hopefully we'll have like 10 minutes worth of rain. If anything, probably cooling me down. Can't complain too much. I was just driving down here to do my run, and I've come to a conclusion that I think it might be almost retirement for my hat, which I'm quite upset about. I've had this hat for nearly 3 years and I'm extremely loyal to something when I find it works for me. One of my old bosses bought it for me one Christmas when she found out I was spending Christmas alone. She bought this along with other things, a few $100s worth of stuff, and yeah, the hat just worked. I've got a bit of a misshaped head, so I found, yes, I'm wearing my Ironman shirt. I've found over the years, I've been able to get the brim, perfectly curved to my head shape. And you might think, why do I wear a hat so many times? Like, especially on the bike indoors. And it's not to do with sun safety. It's to stop the sweat from dripping in my eyes. It's ultimately a sweat catcher. That's why I wear it running too. I don't care for it. But it's been through 4 triathlons. One of them being a full distance Ironman, and another one a 70.3. Over 800 hours of training. But now I just can't shake the smell on it, and I'm quite upset because it smells like my ball sack every time I put it on my head, and it's not what you want to be smelling when you run. So I think this is it. I'm upset. I've been looking for an Adidas hat exactly the same for a long period of time, but I don't think they make them anymore. It's actually a female's hat, so obviously I've got the head of a female. Yeah, gutted to say the least. Look, it's even missing some of the logos now. The letters, sorry, not the logos. Poor little darling. I don't want to let you go. If you're wondering what this is, a friend of mine, far out, I can't speak today, sorry, a friend of mine told me I should try a microphone. That's great. I bought my heart rate monitor, but I didn't bring the monitor, just the strap. So that's gone. Yeah, she told me I should probably try a microphone, which I had. Obviously that's incredibly difficult on the bike and stuff, and most of the time when I'm on the bike I just film off my phone, so I can't do that. However, when I do, apologies, when I just film at my car and stuff like this, I might try and use it and see if it makes a difference. So that's what that is. Anyway, hour and 20 minutes on the cards today. 50 minutes zone 2, 30 minutes zone 3. I'm getting old. My back is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Oh, you piece of shit. It's very loud. I am just getting ready to go to the gym. I went for a swim this morning. Again, apologies. It's very tough to record there. You're obviously not supposed to record at a pool. And given that there's children and elderly men and women, it's probably construed as quite naughty if you film. So I'd rather not be arrested. So I just film when it's appropriate. Just gonna head to the gym. I'm gonna do a chest session. I just want to discuss. That was rather difficult to get up there. I don't know if I can get it down, to be honest now. I veted my legs yesterday. I went to the shop, Woolies, and I got women's veet. And I was like, it's time to shave my legs, but I hate shaving them because they're getting around hands. So I used this veet. It was the shit. Creme de la creme of fucking smooth legs. They are just, honestly, 10 out of 10. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. I mean, I was lathered up in it. I have really coarse, thick hair, so I was just head to toe looking white, but fucking pristine, I'm telling you. It's well worth it. You only come around when you need it. I'm sick of wasting all the reasons. I just don't understand how it works. Like, what the fuck? Where do I put my feet? Whoa. What the fuck? Look at this. Oh, come on. What the fuck is that? Alright. I'm gonna do it standing. Oh! Why is that so low? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Stupid fucking machine. Hurt my elbow. Not sure if you could hear me in there given the music, but I just went to a new gym in Brisbane, a powerhouse gym at the Long opened. Pretty good gym. I like the layout. I'm a big fan of a bodybuilding style gym, and that is like exactly what I would want in a gym. I bought this thing. You know, I love Chris Bumstead. I've never had anything of his, but $7. $7. It's like 350 mil. That's ridiculous. That's like $21 a litre almost. Oh my god. It's like VP 100 fuel. It would want to taste like gold. Like liquid gold. Stand by for a review. Salted caramel. Oh, are you kidding me? What the fuck is this? Childproof fucking thing? What do you think? I can't open a lid? It smells like salted caramel. Fuck. That's legit. That is legit. That is exactly what liquid gold would taste like. Oh, I would pay $7 for that again. Holy shit, that is like the best thing I've ever had in my fucking life. Wow. Chris Bumstead, you've outdone yourself. You can charge me whatever you like. Oh my god. Impressed.
You're not right for me, but here I am still.
That's session 1 done for Saturday. Hour and 50-minute ride. I won't lie, that was really bloody hard. So it's 5 by 2 minutes at 350 watts. Recovering for 2 minutes in between efforts at 160 watts. And then 20 minutes at 270 watts. And then repeat it twice. Yeah, my legs are cooked. Like, it was genuinely harder than I did the other week. I've got a 40-minute run off the bike now, starting in zone 2, building to zone 4. It's 10 minutes from each zone, coming back down to zone 1. And then I just have a swim, just says 1 to 2k continuous later in the afternoon, but just cooling down at the moment. I genuinely can't believe how difficult that felt. I think it's been a pretty big week. It's probably been the biggest week since I've been back on prep. Just on 18 hours of training. I've been on days off for it all, so as I've said before, my coach sort of programs that these days off are full of volume, and that's exactly what they've been. So part of the process, I guess, but definitely feeling it going from 13 hours last week, adding another 5 hours worth of volume. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I'm shattered. Chat to you on the run.
It's very clear. In the winter you go.
I'm a genius. I just finished my run off the bike. That was also very difficult. So it started 10 minutes zone 2, 10 minutes zone 3, 10-minute zone 4, and then supposed to be back down to zone 1, but once my heart rate gets that high, like, it's pretty hard to bring it back down. But it was very hot. Made a makeshift belt. I didn't run like this, I just chuck it in there after. I stopped at a cafe and got myself a muffin. Because I'm hungry. Now it's falling to pieces in my hand. I'll eat it before it disintegrates. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I knew you're not pregnant. That would have been dead. Right in the schnoz!
That's some high quality protein.
15 grams per serve.
Yeah.
The man proposes to the woman. That's how it's always been and how it always should be.
Oh, I get that. I understand. However, what if there's 2 women? Then there's
That's
no man
not-
to propose,
No,
is
we're
there?
talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking
What if
about.
there's 2 men and they just both get on their
We're
knees?
not talking about homosexual relationships. We're talking about 2. What do you call straight people? What's the
Straight people.
heterosexual people in a relationship.
That's our word of the week, subscribers.
The woman should not propose. That has always been a man's job, and it always should be. That is a traditional role that men should fill.
We're not disagreeing, but just because we saw a video where a woman's proposing, you're saying it's wrong.
I think
It
it's
is wrong.
I would be quite chuffed.
Let me finish. I think it's quite beautiful.
That's why I agree with Ryan. If a woman proposed to me, I'd be chuffed. Do you know?
Well, it's on your back.
You got this. How was that?
Rock on, baby.
Woo!
Hopefully we got some shots.
I think we did.
Larry, the
Larry was an excellent photographer.
videographer, Ryan, the race car driver, Dane, the BTS.
Tell you what, my arm is extremely sore.
Behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Oh my god, we've broken
Oh.
the matrix.
It's gone. We've got Inception.
That's why I feel